Hi, my name's Cameron and I work at the Just Fair shop here on a Monday, and I'm in here in capacity as a volunteer. But really, the reason why I actually am here is I am a firm believer in social justice, fairness and equity. And essentially what this shop stands for is all those different facets, and that is represented in the different products that we sell here.
Show us around, Cam.
For example,
show us around. Look at these products.
We have cards.
Yeah.
And these cards come from Thailand.
Right.
And the cards essentially are made by an organisation called the Tamar Centre. And the women who are involved in making these cards, basically it gives them a livelihood, but also helps them with sustainability in terms of providing an education for them, providing shelter, providing an exchange from being in danger of being trafficked, for example. And basically it gives them a holistic process in terms of starting a new life for themselves and supporting their families.
Awesome. So that's Thailand, Cam. Where else? Take us around the world, mate.
For example, over here we have these ferry houses and ferry people. And we also have some unicorns here.
All right.
So what these represent, they're not just a ferry house. These actually represent supporting people in leprosy missions in Nepal. So if you buy a ferry or you buy a ferry house, you're essentially helping people who have leprosy, and it's giving them a skill to make craft to build a livelihood for themselves. But the finance from this goes back towards clean water, education, vaccinations, medicine. All those sort of things are going to help benefit them, but what's important, improves the standard and quality of life, and also at the same time restores dignity back to these people, because you've got to realise that in a country like Nepal, people who have leprosy, they're generally on the margins of society, they are stigmatised. For example, if you're a woman in Nepal, it's a very difficult situation if you have leprosy, because you're going to be in a different situation if you're going to be marrying, whether people are going to be acceptable in society or not. And if you do have the leprosy, women are often the ones who are put on the margins of society. So what happens, the mission organisation that helps support these people who produce these, it gives them a livelihood, but also restores the dignity to who they are as a person.
Okay, so we've been to Thailand, we've been to Nepal. Where else are we going?
Well, if we go over here, these come from Africa.
Right.
These are actually made out of telephone wire.
What?
And what's interesting is in countries like Africa where resources are scarce, but there are things that we would probably throw away in our society, they become resourceful with those, and they turn these things into objects, not just of beauty that would look too good at anybody's dinner table, but these actually provide at the same time a livelihood for people. So whole groups of maybe women's groups in a collective in a village might produce these baskets, and then they would be organised through a central person who would collect these, and on behalf we can import them here into Australia and sell them for a shop like us, and then 100% of the finance goes back to them.
That's good, Cam. All right. So anywhere else? Thailand, Nepal, Africa.
Nepal. The one I would like to show you over here. These ones are very unique, these products. This one, there's two things going on here. If you actually look at this is indigenous art from Central Australia. Now what happens is the bowls are actually produced by women's collectives groups in India, right? They produce the bowls, so it's helping them, and then they're sent here to Australia. And then women's collectives groups in Central Australia, Aboriginal or Guri would be the best name for them. They do the Aboriginal designs. So we've got a very unique product here.
Fantastic.
And I think it's good that we do have Indigenous products that we do sell in the shop. We have products from all around the world here, but I think these are very unique.
We import the product.
Yes.
We sell it.
Yes.
So that's supporting the folks that are making the product
Yes.
in their home country. What do we do with the profits? What happens? Have you got a speedboat fund, Cam, or
What happens with the profits? We are in partnership with an organisation called TIA, right? And what happens is that what happens all the finance that we raise or the profits of the goods we sell here, we give it back to TIA, and then TIA distributes the money back into the organisations, into the collective groups that have produced these goods.
Awesome.
And they make sure that those resources go to the right people, as I mentioned before, in terms of resources for education, clean drinking water, education in terms of health and hygiene, that sort of thing, providing schooling for boys and girls, learning how to read and write, providing shelter, for example, for orphanages, for example, or stopping women from being trafficked in Asia, for example. All the finance goes, 100% of that finance goes back to all helping those people.
That's nice.
And I think what's really what the key thing is here, especially when I have the public at large come in here, that they're not just buying a product that could be be a gift, it could be a toy for their grandchild, or it might be a scarf or attire for ladies' wear, for example. They are actually contributing to something that's going to be a change and transform other societies overseas.
Nice. Take us outside, Cam. So in case someone wants to turn up and come visit the shop, show us Weir Street. Where are we? We're in Montmorency.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the shop from the outside, Cam. Show us around.
Here we are, located in lovely Weir Street, Montmorency.
Nice.
If you come from Montmorency Station, we're just up on 3 doors up from the left-hand side, and it's a fairly easy place to get here. I have people coming here from all different areas of Melbourne. People are looking for specific shops that they do feel that if they do purchase some of the products, that they will be contributing something positive back to society and helping people overseas.
Oh, that's nice. Why don't you show us the opening hours on the door there, mate, and we can...
Now, our opening hours register on the door here are from Tuesday till Saturday.
Yeah.
Tuesday to Friday we're open from 9:30 till 5 p.m. Saturdays we're open from 9:30 to 1:30 p.m. But what's happened from earlier this year, because of more people being involved and interested in getting involved and participating, in terms of volunteers who work in the shop, we now open up on Mondays.
Terrific.
So Mondays, the same time from 9:30 till 5 p.m.
Right. Is there a website, Cam, that people can go onto and check it out?
Yes, there is. Just come through and I'll give you some information. Okay, over here, if you want to be interested in looking at our website and our products and finding out a bit more information about exactly what we do and who we are and what we represent and who we represent for, you can go to www.onlyjust.com.au.
That's fantastic. Thanks heaps,
Thank
Cam,
you.
for your time, mate, and good on you for volunteering.
Norwich.
Terrific.
God bless you.